a mighty warrior! Get ready for battle!
I'm ready when you are.
This could be fun.
Bring it on.
It's all or nothing! Fight it out!
Is that Kakarot? He's fighting.
Android 18. They would do well not to embarrass themselves in this fight. Quit sizing up your opponent and attack already.
Sora! Shut your mouth!
You think you're okay with this much damage? How's that? Yeah, that settles it then. I might have done some damage, but it's still too weak to finish things off. That didn't do enough damage to warrant giving up. I'm going to continue that strong attack to get the real fight starts now. Prepare yourself. Good one. That didn't do enough damage to warrant giving up. Done yet? Get out of here! Try this! I was quite impressed how merciless that attack was. Try might have done some damage, but it's still too weak to finish things off. One heavy attack isn't enough to begin the fight. I'm actually quite impressed how merciless that attack was. I might have done some damage, but it's still too weak to finish things off. I felt that one! Because there's no such thing as a dirty fight. Try dodging this! One heavy attack isn't enough to make them suffer. That didn't do enough damage to warrant giving up. Just because you defeated one opponent doesn't mean you've won. You've lost one of your teammates. Time to fight as if you never needed them. What's so surprising about them destroying a few rocks here and there? I guess it's worth seeing how they're going to get back into the fight. You really made a mess of a standard attack. I'm actually quite impressed how merciless that attack was. You're not going anywhere. So they're going to power up then? Let's see how long they can keep it up. I'm actually quite impressed how merciless that attack was. You're white. One heavy attack isn't enough to make them suffer. Like someone right here. That's more like it. No one said your opponent wouldn't attack from behind. Just because you defeated one opponent doesn't mean you've won. Battles aren't won based on the number of remaining fighters alone. That's more like it. You think you're okay with this much gap between you? How naive. You didn't do enough damage to warrant giving up. You're not gonna get away with this. Finishing them off with this one attack. You're the one who's gonna die. Those that only get dominated by their opponents guess it's over. Damn you! It's up to me now. I'm gonna change the future!
Ready?
Is that Kakarot? He's fighting Android 18. They would do well not to embarrass themselves in this fight. One heavy attack isn't enough to make them suffer. Smart thinking. Let's hope that move pays off. Not go anywhere. That didn't do enough damage to warrant giving up. No one said your opponent wouldn't attack from behind. They might have done some damage, but it's still too weak to finish things off. Good enough. Quit sizing up your opponent and attack already. No one said your opponent wouldn't attack from behind. You can't find moves in your enemy's abilities, then you'll have to make it. They turn the tables in their favor in one fell swoop.
What are you looking at?
Unacceptable. Just because you defeated one opponent doesn't mean you've won. I guess it's worth seeing how they're going to get back into the fight. That's more like it. Imagine what impressed how merciless that attack was. A standard attack. Just because you defeated one opponent doesn't mean you've won. Looks like this has turned into a somewhat decent fight. I've watched this much. It would be nice to see some sort of dramatic comeback. See where this is going? It's easy to get careless when your enemy is far away, isn't it? That's more like it. Just because you defeated one opponent doesn't mean you won. Is that you? A standard attack. Okay, here. There's no such thing as a dirty fight. You really are carefree if you're getting cocky over this kind of a lead. That's more like it. That's surprisingly worth watching.
I can't let Vegeta get ahead of me! Ready?
Is that Kakarot?
He's fighting. Hands right in his teeth. That might have done some damage, but it's still too weak to finish things off. One heavy attack is enough to make them suffer. Unacceptable. They're not going anywhere. Smart thinking. Let's hope that move pays off.
Get ready. Try this. Learn your ways.
There's no such thing as a dirty fight. Unacceptable. They're not going anywhere.
That's surprising. What are you looking at?
What's so surprising about them destroying a few rocks here and there? So this is how you act after losing just one teammate? Gotcha! Guess there's no such thing as a dirty fight. Come on, try harder! That's all you got? Nice, but don't get too excited. That might have done some damage, but it's still too weak to finish things off. That's more like it. It's easy to get careless when your enemy is far away, isn't it? They're evenly matched. There must be some way to tip the scales. They're not going anywhere. They turn the tables in their favor in one fell swoop. Guess there's no such thing as a dirty fight. That might have done some damage. The real fight starts now. Prepare yourself. It's payback time. Guess there's no such thing as a dirty fight. Nice, but don't get too excited. Let down. What are you doing? Holding back to make equally strong themselves. That's such a take already. Here's some more. That might have done some damage, but it's still too weak to finish things off. Prepare to die! This is eventually going to impact the fight. You can see it's quite the show. Getting yourself blown away like that. You've lost one of your teammates. Time to fight as if you've never needed them. They seem to know when to switch in and out. Choke on it! Too slow! You really are carefree if you're getting cocky over this kind of a lead. You done yet? Get out of here! Try that! You think you're okay with this much damage? You done yet? You really are carefree if you're getting cocky over this kind of a lead. I'm actually quite impressed how merciless that attack was. One heavy attack isn't enough to make them suffer. Here goes! What's with this attack? This next one's gonna wipe you off the face of the planet! You think you're okay with this much damage? Come on, try harder! One heavy attack isn't enough to make them. Just because you defeated one opponent doesn't mean you won! I guess it's worth seeing how they're going to get back into the fight. The match isn't over yet. If it were me, I'd be able to turn things around. No one said your opponent wouldn't attack from behind. That's how it's done. No one said your opponent wouldn't attack from behind. That's more like it. That wasn't a bad attack. One quick attack isn't enough to make them sulk. This is because you were too careless right from the start. You can't depend on mere calculations to understand the same. Huh, that's it, huh?
Get ready!
Here we go. The Kakarot's fighting Android 18. It should be clear what's going on without my commentary. One heavy attack isn't enough to make them silent.
Try this! Get ready!
I might have done some damage, but it's still too weak to finish things off.
This strong!
What are you doing holding back from an equally strong opponent? Attack already! The real fight starts now. Prepare yourself.
Excited here!
There's no such thing as a dirty fight. I might have done some damage, but it's still too weak to finish things off.
Over here!
A standard attack. One heavy attack isn't enough to make them suffer. So you're trying to minimize damage as much as possible.
Over here!
They're evenly matched. There must be some way to tip the scales. I've watched this much. It would be nice to see some sort of dramatic comeback. What are you doing holding back from an equally strong opponent? Attack already!
How about this?
No one said your opponent wouldn't attack from behind. A standard attack. I'm actually quite impressed how merciless that attack was. To minimize damage as much as possible.
One more time!
Quit sizing up your opponent and attack already. Acceptable. Guess there's no such thing as a dirty fight. Take that flat out of my stony ways. Get serious and show them what you've got. Take this. Good one.
I didn't think you were this strong.
The real fight starts now. Prepare yourself.
I'm going to show you true power!
Smart thinking. Let's hope that move pays off.
Take that! You're watching!
They're evenly matched in speed and strength. If you can't find holes in your enemy's defense, then you'll have to make. So even that fierce attack is just a warm-up. That's how it's done. That was quite the show. Getting yourself blown away like that. You're in for some real trouble if you're getting cocky over this. No one said your opponent wouldn't attack from behind.
Amazing! Over here!
So they're going to power up then? Let's see how long they can keep it up. The match isn't over yet. If it were me, I'd be able to. The real fight starts now. Prepare yourself.
Why not?
This could be interesting.
You really are careful if you're getting cocky over this kind of a lead. That's more like it. I'm actually quite impressed how merciless that attack was.
Over here!
They mess this up, the next attack could decide the match. One heavy attack isn't enough to make them suffer. I didn't think this is the extent of our training. Don't think you're done yet.
Constructed finish!
Looks like my power gave me the edge this time. Being able to go a few rounds with you brings me great pride as a martial artist.
It's all or nothing! Let's go!
Here we go. Kakarot's fighting Android 18. They would do well not to embarrass themselves in this fight.
Shut them now!
Good one.
Get ready!
Smart thinking. Let's hope that move pays off. Guess there's no such thing as a dirty fight.
Shut them now!
Smart thinking. Let's hope that move pays off. That might have done some damage, but it's still too weak to finish things off.
Take it!
Or to continue that strong attack just because you defeated one opponent doesn't mean you've won. Looks like this has turned into a somewhat decent fight. Guess there's no such thing as a dirty fight. Good one. You got knocked back from that. You're clearly losing it. It's easy to get careless when your enemies far away, isn't it? Might have done some damage, but it's still too weak to finish things off. That should do some damage. Turn the tables in their favor in one fell swoop. They were doing enough damage to warrant giving up. Unacceptable. The real fight starts now. Prepare yourself. No more playing around. Smart thinking. Let's hope that move pays off. You're wide out of that attack. But don't tell me that's all you've got. Smart thinking. Let's hope that move pays off. I'll stop when you're reduced to ashes. That's more like it. Who the hell do you think you're dealing with? You really think an Earthling could stand against me, huh? I am #1!
Get ready! Fight it out!
Here we go. Raindrops fighting Android 18. You'll never hear the end of it if you don't put up a good fight.
Try this! Then you give
You
it
think you're okay with this much gap between you? So naive.
So try this!
Quit sizing up your opponent and attack already.
You were this strong.
Smart thinking. Let's hope that move pays off.
Get ready! Come here, Vegeta!
I'm actually quite impressed how merciless that attack was. If you can't find holes in your enemy's defense, then you have to make them. You really are carefree if you're getting cocky into this kind of arena.
Too slow!
Smart thinking. Let's hope that move pays off.
The ultimate fighter is already
Guess there's no such thing as a dirty fight.
Check them now!
Time to see how this fight ends.
Try this! Get
If
ready!
you can't find holes in your enemy's defense, then you have to make them. The match isn't over yet. If it were me, I'd be able to turn things around. I'm actually quite impressed how merciless that attack was.
What are you looking for?
Just might be over.
Try this! Then you should get ready! Try this!
Smart thinking. Let's hope that move pays off. You really are carefree if you're cocky over this kind of a lead.
Shut them
Guess there's no such thing as a dirty fight. Smart thinking. Just because you defeated one opponent doesn't mean you've won.
I'm going to show you true power!
Guess there's no such thing as a dirty fight.
Goku, over here!
Too bad you think you're okay with this much gap between us. How naive.
Try
Nice,
this!
but don't get too excited.
Come here, Vegeta! Shut them now!
This is eventually going to be quite the show. Getting yourself blown away like that. Looks like this has turned into a somewhat decent fight. Guess there's no such thing as a dirty fight.
Shut them now!
A standard attack.
Vegeta!
So even that fierce attack was just a warm-up. Don't think so. If you can't find holes in your enemy's defense, then you have to make the real fight starts now. Prepare yourself.
Excited here!
Smart thinking. Let's hope that move pays off. Good one. That didn't do enough damage to warrant giving up. That was surprisingly worth watching.
Can't believe this. I'm Super Vegeta! Darn it. I could have won that fight without your help, Kakarot.
Here comes a mighty warrior! Get ready for a Dragonball Rumble! Get ready! Let's go!
No way! Who's fighting?
Android 18. They would do well not to embarrass themselves in this fight.
Giving it all I've got this time.
Well, that settles it then. The match just might be over. Smart thinking. Let's hope that move pays off. I'm actually quite impressed how merciless that attack was.
Way to let me down!
No way! What are you doing holding back from an equally opponent?
Attack already! Transfer up, would you? On top!
A standard attack. One heavy attack isn't enough. Oh, you can't hide hold of your enemy's defense, then you have to take one heavy attack isn't enough to make them
That's
suffer.
surprising.
Smart thinking. Let's hope that move pays off. There's no such thing as a dirty fight. Good luck. No one said your opponent wouldn't attack from behind. Time to see how this fight ends.
I'm getting bored!
Quit sizing up your opponent and attack already. That didn't do enough damage to warrant giving up.
Try to keep up! Too slow!
There's no such thing as a dirty fight.
Screw that one!
Turn the tables in their favor in one fell swoop.
You're pretty good!
You really are carefree if you're getting cocky over this kind of a lead.
I got teammates!
No one said your opponent couldn't attack from behind. You're choosing to switch out? Well, boring. Nice, but don't get too excited.
So easy.
Smart thinking. Let's hope that move pays off.
Try this!
There's no such thing as a dirty fight. That wasn't a fight. This is a fight. Anything else is a real fight. Starts now. Prepare yourself.
Let's do it, 17.
Let's hope that move pays off.
This is over. Bye.
This is eventually going to... Oh, not bad. Looks like you still...